Shirley was in critical condition, but she's... Sorry, we're not sure either. We don't have many leads right now, but I think it has something to... That's right. Tempo's...
It crashed at almost the exact same moment Shirley fainted. We will only know what happened once Tempos comes back online.
Master Yu is currently working on repairing Tempos. We I hope so too. But we've got to be ready for it. Miss Plotty left Domain 9 in a rush not too long ago. Likely because Icrosis Gestos had the same issue. It's not just Shirley and Tempos that were affected. Shirley's case is unique. I'm afraid we won't be able to find this whatever it takes. Now that everything's finally over, we should have been able to enjoy a moment of peace. Shirley will get well soon.
I'm with you. I want to be there for Shirley. Also, do you have time later? I'll talk to you later then. You must...
I have some things I'd like to ask. Shirley.
Let's talk over here. Mia probably wants some time. I got Shirley's data from Shelly and have passed it to Master Yu, hoping it can be of help. Shirley's condition is still unclear. You probably already figured. It's about the unusual silence of Gestos. Not just the infinite sundial. The Omnium reactors across all space-time regions are no exception. Should the reactors fail, the fallout would be... We won't let it happen again. No matter... That's one of the reasons we came to Domain 9. The other is worrying you might be in trouble. Turns out Mia was right. Yes. Around the same time Gestos went silent, Mia told me she had a really bad feeling. She was worried something might happen to you guys, and insisted I bring her here. So we had to check on you guys as soon as possible, to do whatever... And your memory backup, just in case. I was really hoping we wouldn't need them, but seems like we do. I owe you an apology about Mia. You asked me to look after her while you're in Domain 9. Just to be safe, could you maybe take her for a checkup? I remember Domain 9 has some... We're all hoping Shirley gets better soon. Otherwise... This isn't just about the computing power needed to locate the Hive Mother's coordinates causing Gestos and Tempos to crash. Headquarters seems to think Shirley took this chance to hack into Gestos. We don't know how they plan to deal with the culprit, but I don't think these people will let this opportunity pass by. After spinning a tale, the truth they present to us is probably going to be far What do you think, or imagine headquarters is like? The authorizer on rotation. Just like Archon Elric, she too is one of the Omnium advocates who support Omnium. Opposing them are the conservatives, who argue for the use of existing Omnium technology to keep the world stable and orderly. Both sides are so set in their ways that many important decisions... Everything changed when Gestos authorized a new reactor. Authorizing a new reactor means the activation of a new Tower of Fantasy. This is a big win for the Omnium advocates. And now, with Gestos falling silent, likely because of the new tower, the conservatives are gaining the upper hand. I'm sorry for what might happen to Shirley, but we can't influence the decision. I often feel that we are really lucky. In Vera, we're able to do the... Actually, Vera's Tower of Fantasy was never activated because of those very conflicts. Don't stress too much over it. I'm just sharing my concerns. It doesn't mean they will actually. Right now, our priority is to wake Shirley from her coma, so she can tell us. I'll head over to Master Yu's place now to help address any potential. Let's keep in touch. If anything.
Don't apologize. I understand. You did it for my safety. I do not think this is your fault. There is no need to blame yourself. You have tried so hard. Finding Zeke, modifying. I know what you have been through. And if you had not been there for Shirley all this while, she would. So, do not be too hard now. I need you to cheer up so we can help Shirley together. According to the records, Shirley was once in a deep with the help of Dr. Claire from Cetus Island. On my way to the Infinite Sundial, I saw Zeke. He did not recognize me. Or maybe he just did not see me. I think we should tell him. Zeke always puts Shirley first when he learns the truth. He will definitely appreciate. I am sure Shirley will understood. Hello, Lord Ming.
Miss Shirley once mentioned she hoped I'd have the chance to meet Mia. But Miss Shirley is in critical condition. There's something you and Miss... Zeke. So...
We are family. Asperia's Astra Shelter is a...
Family. Friend. People I should have never forgotten. It feels like I'm hearing someone else's story. Yet the blurry images I can vaguely recall seem to resonate with it. Believing in intuition is just about as reliable as my chaotic memory. Whether it's the immediate familiarity I felt when we first met, or I'm convinced that our pasts are deeply intertwined. By spending more, recovering those memories will help.
I'm glad we're united again. And I don't see your intuition as unreliable, so you'll remember us the best.
But right now, we can't just sit around and wait for Shirley to wake up. Understood. As long as it helps Shirley. Let's go see Master Yu.
Excuse me, guys. And this cute, itty-bitty smart servant. You've probably heard. Headquarters Archon Elric urgently needs you back to start, but it seems you two have some... Oh, relax. If you manage to wake Miss Shirley, then Archon Elric can personally question her to get the whole picture of the incident. I just think this is the better way to handle things. I'll give the doctor a heads up. And once you land on Cetus Island, there's no need to brief the doctor. Just head straight into her mental landscape and wake her up. Of course, once she's awake, Archon Elric will... I'm but a simple messenger, trying to do my job. Well then, see you later.
Thanks to Monsieur Nuo for the help.
You're all here. Unfortunately, Tempos still isn't working. We thought it crashed because it overextended itself while trying to pinpoint coordinates. But it turns out the situation is much more complicated. The infinite sundial is still running, but there's a persistent issue with Tempos' authorization. Hykros headquarters will be working with us to resolve this issue. What we do know is that Shirley is the key. This is likely why there's so much controversy around her now. Oh? Despite being from the outside world, what you've done for Domain 9 surpasses anything. You've traveled through all 4 states of the domain, and every inch of this land bears witness to your efforts. Your contributions will never be forgotten here. I'll take care of things in Aquaville. Please do
Master Yu.
Don't feel bad. Just think of it as me keeping my promise.
Thank you. We'll take our leave now. Shirley's with.
I do not understand.
You can say it's kind of a quid pro quo. Master Yu agreed to help me find leads about the outside world. That means holding the front line when the darkness invades Aquaville. But after witnessing the devastation caused by the darkness, I've made up my mind.
Haven't seen you in a hot minute, kid. Have you lost some weight?
Executor, according to my calculations, the weight loss is likely due to being overly busy. You should take...
Little Mia is so concerned about...
Franz?
I've heard about what's been going on with you. Let me reintroduce myself. I'm Franz, the liaison between Astra and Hykros, and an old friend of your parents.
My parents?
I'll fill you in when the time is right. Not now, though. We can sort through the past later. Right now, Dr. Claire is preparing... Grunt work? Classic Claire. Don't worry about it. Miss Yanuo and I will handle it. She first tracked me down and filled me in on your situation. Then she got Claire on board with the experiment and did all the legwork. We gotta make... Our initial assessment suggests that this coma was caused by Shirley's personality falling into a deep sleep. Since her personality is dormant, it is probably Nemesis who was implanted in Shirley by the Sage. That's causing all the chaos. We're not sure what she did to cause Gesthos and Tempos to crash. Same as before, kid. While Zeke is looking for Shirley, you'll be on guard to prevent any mishaps. Only by waking Shirley can we start tracking down Nemesis. So, are you ready? Claire specifically stressed this to me. While Shirley's asleep, the system will bring her mental world to life. A virtual reality crafted from her cherished memories. It's typically, visitors don't upset that world, because they know who they are. But you, how well do you know Shirley? And yourself? It's hard to say. The most likely scenario is that Zeke's mental landscape will merge with Shirley's, creating utter chaos. A single misstep could lead to getting lost. Not only would that not help Shirley, but... I understand how you feel, but their shared blood makes Zeke the best candidate. I trust that Shirley's brother won't let her down.
I got this.
You should head to the lab. Claire needs to tweak...
Okay.
I never thought I'd have to introduce myself again like this. Talk about a twist of fate. It's a long story. When I first met Zeke, he had just escaped with Shirley from the heirs of Ida, and was trying to make a life on Astra. He stood there, guarding little Shirley like a hawk, glaring at me with those fierce eyes. Even though he was just a kid himself, barely over 10. Oh, those intense glares were something else. Yeah, he wanted nothing to do with Hykros, or the heirs of Ida ever again. In his eyes, both sides were the cause of his parents' tragedy. And as you know, over time, he let go of his hatred and obsession. That's the Zeke we both came to know. But now, he's lost him. I blame it on my old age, getting all sentimental. Back to Shirley. You've probably already heard of the power struggles, those heartless dirtbags. I always hoped you'd stay as far away from them as possible. But given the current situation, we've got to stay proactive and not get manipulated by them. From what I've heard, some of them have already... Even if I knew, I'm not sure if I could do anything to... What seems inevitable is that those people from headquarters want to take Shirley for research, to find clues. Archon Elric and Miss Plotty from headquarters. Well, if Shirley ends up with them, it might not be the worst thing. But if there's no progress in fixing Gesthos, and Shirley falls into those people's hands? Me? Let's save our thanks till Shirley's awake, huh?
Is this Shirley's memories? I feel like I've been here before. No, I'm sure of it. This is our home.
Finally. Done. Ta-da! Introducing Shirley's special concoction. Orange soda made with iced orange juice and freshly squeezed lemon juice. Just you wait, Zeke. You're about to unlock a core memory. Better taste it first, just in case. So sour. Sour overload. Kaboom! This has to work. If it doesn't, then it would definitely prove Zeke's taste buds are broken. Could Zeke actually be taste blind? He didn't even react to the super sour one before. But his cooking is delicious. If he really can't taste, how well, no matter.
I think I do remember something sour.
So squishy! And kinda ugly, too. Is it a kitten or a bear? Did I mention before that I like baby bears? I just mentioned it casually. Didn't think he would remember. If only his crafting skills could rub off on his aesthetics. Lucky for me, Celine is the one who picks out my clothes. What to name you? What to name you? Ah, how about Zeke? Perfect! When I'm mad at him, I'll take it out on you. Sorry, Shirley. It's all my fault. But if Zeke finds out I named it Zeke... Ugh. Does that mean I'm getting a bear named Shirley for my next birthday? And then Mia the following year? I think there are plenty of other good names that would suit you.
Was this bear really ugly? I should take a look outside. Shirley? Did you sneak out again?
No, I didn't. Mia, you're supposed to be on my side. How could you rat me out? Mia did not.
A guilty conscience speaks first.
Zeke, you're bluffing.
Only someone feeling guilty would fall for that.
Zeke.
It wasn't completely a bluff. See? You've got evidence stuck to your back. This type of grass is only found outside the shelter. No need to tell you exactly where, right? You're too old to be rolling around in the grass like a little kid.
But lying in the sun felt so nice. I just got carried away.
Let's not make a habit of it. Go change and wash your hands. Dinner's ready. Shirley?
Zeke! Shall we go inside?
It's too risky.
We'll be fine.
I told you, it's dangerous out here.
I just wanted wanted to help.
Help? You're only giving me more trouble.
But
There is no but. Go back immediately. Without my permission, you can't.
Even with your memory turned into a wasteland, you're still fixated on a chance for redemption. The opportunity to find truth lies in your own hands.
just do it, Zeke.